He built her school. She never let the fame change her. And after this jury verdict, one A-list singer could lose almost everything he's worked for. We've got 5 major stories breaking right now, and you're not going to want to miss the third one. Let's get straight into it. We're starting with a wedding that's got everyone talking. Grammy-winning R&B singer Coco Jones is officially off the market. She just married Cleveland Cavaliers superstar Donovan Mitchell in front of their closest family and friends, and the first photos and videos from the reception are already going viral. Coco Jones has been on an incredible run these past few years, from her breakout role in the Bel Air reboot to her Grammy win, becoming one of the most talked-about voices in R&B. Donovan Mitchell, meanwhile, has spent this past season proving he's one of the most dangerous scorers in the league. 2 stars, 2 completely different industries, and 1 unforgettable day. Neither side has released the full wedding album yet, but you already know it's coming, and when it does, we will be the first to break it down for you. Now let's talk about a love story that's been building for almost 2 decades. 2 Chainz and his wife, Kesha Ward. Here's the story as the rapper himself tells it. He knew Kesha was the one the moment he saw her sitting in church, quietly taking notes during the sermon. That small, unglamorous moment is what convinced him she was different from everyone else he'd ever met. Now, a lot of what's circulating online right now claims they've had 20 years of marriage, but that's not quite accurate, so let's set the record straight. The 2 actually started dating back in 2006, so it is true they've been together for close to 20 years. But they didn't get married until 2018, after 2 Chainz proposed at the Met Gala in front of the cameras. The wedding itself was a star-studded affair in Miami, with guests like Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne in attendance. Together, they're raising 3 children: Heaven, Harmony, and Halo. And Kesha isn't just standing in the spotlight next to a famous husband. She built her own identity, running an early childhood education center in Atlanta that 2 Chainz has publicly celebrated, and founding a nonprofit that supports families in her community. It's honestly one of the more grounded love stories in hip-hop. 2 decades together, built on faith, family, and both partners doing their own thing. This next story is a serious one, so let's break it down carefully. Chris Brown is now demanding a brand new trial after a Los Angeles jury ordered him and his company to pay nearly $13 million to his former housekeeper, Maria Avila. Here's what happened. Back in December of 2020, Avila was taking out the trash at Brown's home in Tarzana, California, when his 200-pound dog, a Caucasian shepherd named Hades, attacked her. The mauling left her with permanent facial disfigurement, partial vision loss, and lasting nerve damage in her arm. She underwent multiple surgeries, including skin grafts, and testified that pandemic restrictions kept her family from even visiting her in the hospital during her recovery. At trial, Avila said she could only remember flashes of the attack itself. Her legal team argued she was unfairly blamed by Brown's side for what happened to her, and after weeks of testimony, the jury didn't buy it. They awarded her $12.9 million for her injuries and suffering. Her sister, who was working alongside her that day, was awarded an additional $885,000, and Maria's husband received $50,000 for the impact the attack had on their marriage. Now Brown's team is pushing back hard. They filed notice that they plan to ask the court to throw out the verdict entirely, claiming there were irregularities during the trial, possible jury misconduct, and that the damages were simply excessive. Meanwhile, Avila's attorneys aren't waiting around. They've already moved to freeze Brown's touring income, including profits from his co-headlining tour with Usher, while daily interest piles up on the unpaid judgment. A hearing on Brown's request for a new trial is coming up in September, so this story is far from over, and we'll be tracking every update. Some sad news out of Hollywood now. Sopranos actor Vincent Pastore has passed away at 80 years old. He was best known for playing mob captain Big Pussy Bonpensiero on the iconic HBO series, a role that made him a household name and a beloved figure in the crime drama genre for decades after the show ended. What's making the rounds today is a bittersweet detail. Just weeks before his death, Pastore was surrounded by friends celebrating his 80th birthday with a custom cake, laughing and joking as always. A close friend who described himself as Pastore's right-hand man said the news of his passing came as a complete shock to everyone who knew him. Tributes are already pouring in from castmates and fans who grew up watching him bring so much personality to the screen. Rest in peace to a true icon of the genre. Let's switch gears for some good news. Pete Davidson and Elsie Hewitt are showing fans how to handle a breakup the mature way. Months after ending their relationship, the former couple confirmed they are fully committed to co-parenting their 7-month-old daughter, Scotty Rose. No drama, no public back and forth, just two people putting their kid first. It's a refreshing update in a news cycle that's usually full of messy exes, and fans online have been quick to praise both of them for keeping things civil for their daughter's sake. So that's your roundup for today. A wedding for the ages with Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell. The real story behind 2 Chainz and Kesha Ward's 20-year love story. Chris Brown fighting a $13 million verdict. Hollywood saying goodbye to Vincent Pastore. And Pete Davidson proving co-parenting can be done right. Which story surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments, because I read every single one. If you want to stay ahead of every celebrity headline before anyone else, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on, because this channel does not stop. See you in the next one.